Welcome back to Truly Force-Free Animal Training's Trainer Quick Tip. Today's quick tip is going to help you help your dog if they don't really like their feet being touched. A lot of dogs don't like their feet being touched. So whether you have a puppy or a new dog that you've rescued, it's a good idea to get them used to having their feet touched right away. So one of the things that reasons it's a good idea is they have these long toenails that need to get trimmed. And if they don't like their feet touched, Captain doesn't really like his feet touched. We've worked on it, but it's not his favorite thing. So it's hard to cut their toenails because they don't like their feet being touched. So that's one reason. The other reason is if they get a foxtail or they get a cut on their foot and you can't look at it, then we have to get into sedating them or, restraining them more than we want to. So the more we can teach them to be comfortable with our handling, the easier it is on them and us. So if you have a dog who's just getting used to their feet being touched or don't like it at all, you want to go really slow. So Captain doesn't really like it. If we get into the mood, he'll let me trim his nails, but this is kind of cold turkey for him. So what I will do is if I have a dog who's brand new to feet touching, I've got some cream cheese here or some high value treat. I like to use one they can lick, so you can also put peanut butter on a spoon or cream cheese on a spoon. And then what I'm gonna do is give him the cream cheese and touch his foot lightly. I'm not gonna touch it hard enough that he pulls it away because I don't want it to be any uncomfort to him, any discomfort. So then, once I stop, I'll take my hand away and then I take the treat away. Now he's way more interested in this game that I'm doing. So Captain, down. Captain, come here, come here. Captain, come. Down. Down. So then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to go ahead and give him some cream cheese, and I'm touching his foot. See, that time I touched it a little bit firmer, and he wasn't as comfortable. So I'm going to go back to just touching it until eventually he doesn't care that I put my hand on it, and then I might try to lift it gently. But all the while giving him something he really, really likes so he can stay focused. And then what I can also work on, Captain, come here, is I can also work on it from this position. So here, I'm just giving him the treat while I touch the back of his foot. And he may let me lift his foot a little bit, but he still kind of pulls it away. So I went a little too far. So I'm gonna keep him licking the cream cheese and just touching behind, maybe touching the top, running my hand on his leg, whatever he's comfortable with without pulling away. Eventually, if I do this a little bit every day, he's not going to care that I'm touching his foot because there's nothing negative happening. There's a lot of reasons that dogs don't like their feet touched, and sometimes we don't always know why. A lot of times, even as puppies, they come just not liking their feet touched. So it's a good idea to practice this so that nail trimming is less stressful, getting their blood drawn at the hospital is less stressful, if they have to have their feet cleaned, if they've got a foxtail, or if there's anything else going on with their foot, it's a little bit easier. And you can see Captain has already paired the cream cheese with giving me his foot. So I can even start to offer that where if he offers it to me, I can give him this cream cheese as well, because then he's being reinforced for giving me his paw. And as we work on this more and more, he's going to gain more and more trust with me that I'm not planning on hurting him while I'm touching his foot. So the slower you go, the better it is. And when you start to have your dog offering you the behavior, then you know that they're even more comfortable. So I hope that this trainer quick tip helped you, and we'll see you next time.